Tom used this one just now. I'm gonna get this one. I just bought that.
Oh, you got it on them too?
Yeah.
I have to clean this.
Nobody gets to claim any of the
This is.
I was asking Terry, I said,
utensils.
well, what happens to the other one? He said, well, I took it over to Margaret and apparently didn't secure it.
You doing
And
a
when I
video?
opened up the
Yeah.
trunk,
Yeah.
it fell out and broke.
Oh. That was the other marble one?
The other marble one, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
And then I tried to buy a marble one.
Don't have any?
Like, $80 online or something.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Go on Amazon.
We didn't.
Oh, no, I just
We didn't spend $80 for those.
Well, I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. This is the first time I've been able to attend one of these. I've wanted to come for a long time, but I think we should record for posterior's sake with the tradition of the Willging Men Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
And the first question I have is, like, where did that start?
Yeah.
I imagine it's been going 10 years at least.
At least 10 years, yeah.
I'm thinking maybe between 10 and 15 at this point.
It was before digital cameras recorded the time of when you were doing something. So we've got photos from those days.
But it was after they invented the phone and the light bulb.
It was right.
You could probably find that first photo. You know, I remember that I was wearing my Gonzaga
Exactly.
sweatshirt, and I didn't have hair, but it wasn't as gray.
Yeah. No, I think we have that. I think we have that photo somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was a picture of the 700 cookies, you know, on that table that were behind us.
Judith has that still on her iPhone.
Yeah.
So how is it that it was these particular cookies or this?
Well, we always have, growing up, we always loved these. My mother wasn't particularly fond of them, but she made them enough so we remembered them, and I don't know, I think it was me that suggested maybe we might want to get together and bake them.
Yeah. I think Jim loved them more than anybody.
So mom didn't like them necessarily, but she made them for you.
Yeah, she made a few of them. She was more into, you know, traditional Christmas animal cookies with red and green sugar on it.
Sprinkled on the top.
These were you know, as you know, it's a two-step process
A
with
little bit more challenging.
cutting them and putting the raisins, and she didn't have a whole lot of time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And the guys didn't help out then.
No,
There was pre-consciousness era of
I didn't even sure if our
in the
sisters
kitchen. I don't think we were allowed in the kitchen even. Were we?
So are these called? I mean, we call them raisin cookies, but is there a name for them other than that?
I mean, the recipes, the Christmas animal cookie recipe is the what they're rolling out, and then there's raisin filled cookies. That you put
Gotcha.
the raisins, so there's two recipes.
Push those on now.
We actually, now that I'm thinking about it, my mother has a recipe here for raisin filled cookies. We don't actually use her animal Christmas animal cookie recipe because it calls for milk. And Tom doesn't have milk, so we got this other recipe from Grandma Pin's,
With no milk.
which has no milk.
Gotcha.
The raisin filled wasn't connected with Grandma Pin's.
No, raisin was not. She didn't raise these.
Okay. Well, who had the half tablespoon?
Well, that's the Christmas animal cookie recipe. Yeah, Joe, it started out, the recipe was cut in half when it was published here.
Uh-huh.
And it calls for a half a drop of anise-oil. We couldn't figure out how to do that. So we put in 2 or 3 drops. Just to be sure.
Okay, here goes. This is the first batch going in.
All right.
Right.
2011.
When they're ready.
And this thing is too long to go in.
Supposed to be 10 to 12. Just start sideways. We've got 3 options at the bottom.
Yep.
And what an excellent oven that is.
Yes.
It is.
You recognize
That's right.
It's one of yours.
Thanks to Joe,
I'm sure.
we have the oven. And the reason why that we went to this, Joe, we had an electric oven that was always burning our cookies.
Right.
So I got rid of that damn thing.
And this one's nice, huh?
Yep.
Excellent.